October 30th, and now we have a fully mobile droid. I'm just kind of doing outdoor maneuvers, seeing how he does on kind of a more rough concrete. Seems to be handling pretty well. Does not like any kind of, the expansion cracks at all because of how small I have my casters. Those casters are absolutely temporary. So anyway, can you just kind of give a hold of the droid right here? So that way, I kind of have to have two hands for the setup, so we can do kind of the thing. Let's go ahead and get some audio going. And then, so we got our arms working. Okay, there we go. So that's why you need ankle locks. Let's get some, we have to get the noise down. Yeah, so we can't really go too fast with him right now. I'll get some ankle locks in him really quick. Just cut like a piece of cutting board out. But he's maneuvering okay. I have to give him little nudges. I see something hanging down there. What is that? That is, okay, that's not moving. I'll have to tie that to the back of the bed. That's fine. The Ubek's the guy that's transforming 12 volts to 5 volts for those guys there. And then, okay, yeah, so our back polo is loose again. For some reason I lost all my 440 nuts that held that one back on, but in the meantime I just slap some duct tape or strapping tape in there and I'll hold them together. So get some sound effects going on here. But yeah, I mean, right now he's working good enough to present, as definitely a lick and a promise. So, the next step is to get skins on there. Again, make sure the electronics are absolutely sane and tidy. Work that I have done to accomplish that goal. Me and my fat legs squeezing my own car alarm. So we put these. I put these ferrules on each of the the motor controllers, which are literally the motivators of our droid here. Took a leaf out of Thomas Sandler's page for fireproofing 3D printers. If you open up your 3D printer and you don't see these guys jacked into your lug terminals or your power supply, highly recommend investing the only 13 bucks to get the crimping tool and a kit of those suckers, because that will make the connection to the lug terminals rock solid. And speaking of rock solid, let's see if we can look upwards inside the R2 here. So right there, that's not a U-bolt, that's actually a threaded rod. I took that idea from another club member. That gives tons and tons of bite on the gas pipe that goes across. The gas pipe in that U-shaped threaded rod is responsible for keeping these legs from going out from under them. Problems that I had that prevented me from going on the last troop with R2 was this flange here. That was a little loose, very loose. We since put Loctite and several hundred pounds of torque on it, and it doesn't appear to be going anywhere. The only one of these legs that appears to have any kind of play in it is this one right here, maybe 3 degrees of play, and that is because it's a small pipe that goes inside the large pipe, which is locked in place by a little pin that goes through, that pin being a bolt. And then everything is, the middle leg uses T-nuts that goes into the wood, and that's biting nicely. So we got good control. Also, more tweeting one circle, huh? So yeah, getting this little polo to behave. It's just a matter of getting the inner cowl. There's a there's a cup, the inverse shape of that on the inside that's probably about to fall out. So I'll just have to slap some tape on there. Got T's mag tag up in there. I don't have his new one yet, but this one's sufficient for right now. New one will be able to carry a lot more current up there. Speaking of current, I have 2 batteries in parallel. We'll see how long that lasts me before he starts passing out on me. Last time I let his battery alone for a day. SLAs drop in voltage a lot, so these guys had to be floated, sort of like you do with an old, I don't know, tiller battery or something in the storage. You just put it on the floater over the winter when you're not using it. Same concept goes for this guy. Not going to take the brave leap to do lithium polymer yet, or lithium ion. Actually, I'm going to try recycling some lithium ions. That would be awesome, because I got some just drill batteries that are in perfect condition, and there's only 2 batteries that failed. Can't use them on the drill, can't use them in anything, but they are perfect batteries. So I'll try doing that later. But yeah, so far we got R2. I don't know if you can see in the daylight, but we've got the JAWALITE syntax here. Let me see if I can evoke that. So let's see. Wait, there we go. And that's what I'm saying right there. For the Empire, there's like a little metronome thing going on. Then he alternates this pattern. Cantina. He's got like a little equalizer. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's another fault. Let's see here. General Kenobi's just that's the actual pattern he was playing during that message in the movie. And then for overload, we got. Wait, hang on. What's overload? There we go. And then he does like that, and then it freezes in purple for a little while. And then after a set time, it should reset. Yeah, there it goes, back to normal. So yeah, R2 is functional. I'm liking what I see here. And so I need to pop that dome off and get this little guy tightened, or just strapped in rather, because kids are going to be grabby. They're going to be grabby. So I mean, I'm slightly prepared for that. So that's kind of that test. That's one of the reasons why I'm not going to have as many decorations. That's one of the reasons why I'm not going to have the skin on it. The other being, see, I just barely touched that joystick. I need to adjust my acceleration curves and timings. But I have all the junction wires to where I can see them. So if there's any problems with shorts, I can spot that really fast and shut it down. Anyway, that's it. I think we're ready for a trip, aren't we? You said it.